Hey GED students, a big shout out to Sean from our GED Facebook group who sent us this question. I love it, love it, love it, love it because it is a unit rate question, which is one of the most common word problems you're going to see on the GED, but it's also one of the most simplest. But this little guy has a twist in it, so it's going to require not only understanding unit rates, but also a little bit of word problem interpretation. So let's go ahead, take a look together. It says a painter rented a wallpaper steamer at 9 a.m. and returned it at 4 p.m. Okay, interesting. He paid a total of $28.84. Sounds like a good deal. Wonder where he got his steamer. What was the rental cost per hour? Guys, I just got super duper excited as soon as I saw this phrase in the question. Let's look at what they're asking us to do or define. So there's our question word. What was? They want us to go figure out what was, and what do they want us to figure out? The rental cost per hour. Whenever I see them asking me to find a blank per blank, I get super excited because I know exactly what kind of a problem this is and exactly how to solve it. If we're looking for the rental cost per hour, we're literally looking for what we call the unit rate, i.e. how much it's going to cost for 1 hour. That's what I mean when I say unit rate, not for 10 hours or 20 hours or 34 hours, but for 1 hour. And it's super duper easy to find a unit rate if you know what per means, how to translate per. And in fact, when you're abbreviating per, a lot of people will use a slash. There's a reason for that, because per literally means the same as divide or a fraction. Fractions mean division, right? And so you can totally translate this as a division problem. You can start with the rental cost and per it, divide it by the hours. So that's our plan. If we're going to find the rental cost per hour, we'll start with the rental cost and we'll per it, we'll divide it by the hours. And now, usually with unit rates, all you got to do now is go find those two numbers. Find the rental cost, find the hours, divide. Super easy. Let's see what we can make of this. So first thing I'm looking for is the rental cost. A painter rented a wallpaper steamer at 9 a.m. and returned it at 4 p.m. Oh, here we go. He paid a total of $28.84. That's the rental cost. $28.84. So I need to take that $28.84 and I need to divide it by the hours. But here's where we get tricky, because they didn't state how many hours he had it. Take a look at what they do say. It says, a painter rented a wallpaper steamer at 9 a.m. and returned it at 4 p.m. I got a lot of students who just want to put 9s, put 4s in this problem, but careful. If I want the rental cost per hour, I need to divide it not by the time, but by the number of hours he had this. And so they didn't directly tell me the number of hours. And so that's where my word problem interpretation skills come in. I need to figure that out for myself. So let's see. I don't know. He started it at 9 a.m. and he had it until 4 p.m. How much time is that? Now, a lot of people would just subtract, but careful. You know, we have this AM, PM thing with time. I think I'm going to count up. Okay, you guys. So let's start at 9 a.m. and let's count up to 4 p.m. Okay, so 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m. Okay, and then 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Okay, so that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. And I wish you guys could have seen me while I was doing this. I did the tally marks for you, but I was literally counting on my fingers. So you could do that too. You could be counting on your fingers. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you see we had that sucker for 7 hours. And you don't have to include your units in your work, but I like to do it because then this is easy for me to see that I'm finding the dollars per hour when I write my units here. And I can make sure I'm not doing this in the wrong order. And now, good, super good, wonderful, fantastic, fabulous news. Anytime you have a word problem on the GED, you get your calculator, so you don't even have to know how to divide decimals by hand. Hallelujah. You can bust out your TI 30XS and divide it. But honestly, if you don't own a GED calculator, you can do simple division in your phone calculator for now, okay? So we'll just do that. 28. We have to do that because I don't know which one of my million children stole my GED calculator, but all I have is my phone here. So 28. I don't have a million, but I have 8 and it feels the same. Okay, so 28.84 divided by 7 gives me 412. Now, you might say 412 what? Well, look up at the problem before. That's why, or I should say the line before. That's why I included my unit. This is 412, so this is dollars, so $4.12. The fraction, the divide again means the same as per, so per, and my next unit was hour. So what's my rental cost per hour? Well, it cost me $4.12 per hour. Thank you, Sean, for this fun problem. And I also want to thank my patrons who support me every month. You guys, you have no idea how much of a blessing you are. I literally struck out on this journey of trying to do Light and Salt full time, not having no idea how my husband and I were going to pay the bills, not having a real job anymore. And so my patrons are huge. You guys are such a great support. You keep me encouraged with your monthly commitment, and I just appreciate you so much. All right, so if you have any questions about this or any other GED math topic, be sure to drop it in the comments and I will do my best to answer it. And guys, happy learning.